Okay. I still have yellow on my fucking neck. I was with this yellow marker and it broke. So I have yellow on my neck and on my hand and I guess other places. I don't know. You know, when I listen to music, it always takes me to another place, you know? Always. And sometimes it takes me to the ocean. Sometimes it takes me underwater. Sometimes it takes me to the sky. But other times it goes deeper than that. It goes to like a farm. It goes to a barn, you know, a pig pen, the wooden fence, pigs rolling around. It really takes me to my past sometimes. I was born in Bethesda Hospital, but I lived on a farm until I was 6 months old. Obviously, I don't remember that, but when I listen to certain music, it just makes me think of a farm. It makes me think of barns and sheds and cornfields, you know, and farm animals, especially pigs for some reason. And just ignore all this yellow on my neck. And I was doing that tonight, and I was listening to the song Blonde Hair, Blue Eyes by the Cavalries or the Ravelries, or I don't know. Look up Blonde Hair, Blue Eyes. It's the first song that pops up, I think. It's a picture of a drawing with a girl with blonde hair, blue eyes. And I listened to that song, and it just took me there. And then I listened to the song December by Collective Soul, which is like, you know, turn your head and spit me out. Those lyrics, you know. Everyone knows that song. And it just made me think of my dad. It just made me think of my dad, like, for some reason. And I started to think about how awesome he could have really been, and, like, how cool that could have been, and, like, his presence and what that could do, and, like, how powerful it is to me as every son's father's presence is, and how powerful it was to me, and how if he walked into the house I would just feel so different, you know, like he just did that, you know. And just all the shit that's happened in my life that's just gone astray, and all the things that have fallen apart and gotten corrupted, if he just walked in here and saw it, you know, like he would just set shit straight, you know. He wouldn't have any of this shit, you know. Now, make no mistake about it, my father had his flaws. My father liked to drink a lot. My father, you know, I think he was a thinker. I think he thought about a lot of stuff. And he liked to have fun and relax. He didn't like to always work, you know. He worked his ass off, you know. People, I don't think we give him enough credit in this family. But, the problem was his drinking, you know. And sometimes he would get violent, apparently. But my mother really knew how to set people off, you know. So that's another thing, but I don't know. I don't know if there was parts of my father that were lazy or whatever. I don't know. I didn't know him that well. I want to get to know him more. Hopefully, man. I want to get closer to my dad, I really do. I didn't. Before it was like, I don't even know if I miss him. I don't even know if I needed him. But now it's like, this whole time, like all the religion, all the spiritual shit, all the girls I obsessed over, all the fucking, all these euphoric feelings that these songs have given me, all the love I tried to get from females, I just wasn't getting enough. It was like, the only thing that's been missing this whole fucking time, what my songs were leading me to, the things that I was seeing that other people couldn't see because they weren't there, symbols that didn't really mean anything, a depth that wasn't really that deep. I was diving into a shallow pool all the time. And the only thing I was missing was my dad. And I just realized that tonight. And it really just is so powerful that it changes everything. It's like I don't need anything else but my dad. It's really all I needed was my fucking dad, you know? Yeah, this is heavy, man. This is some heavy shit. Wow. It is not easy to say this and to realize this. Like, this is such a revelation to me. Like, I never thought this way before. I've come close, but never, like, there, you know? Like, it's been my dad this whole fucking time. And I see road trips, and I see a Florida fair. I just get these memories of things that I don't remember, but then it feels like I remember them. And it's like, I just get taken so far back. And it's like, fuck, dude. I miss that. I don't remember it, but I miss it. And it's like crazy. And in case you're wondering what happened, it was just my mom really kicked him out, you know. And I don't know, things got weird and complicated, but I loved him. I should have talked to him more. I think I was kind of scared of him. Not because I didn't think he was going to hurt me or anything. I was just shy. I was so shy, you know. He took good care of me, though. He bought me stuff. We listened to music together. Stayed over at his house. There were times where he got a little angry, but man, he was so cool to me. I realize that now more than ever, how cool he really was, how cool he is. He's still alive, by the way. I'm making it sound like he's dead. He's alive. He's in Virginia. And I know a lot of people that are watching this are like, oh, he's alive? What are you talking about? Who cares? I don't know how he's doing health-wise, you know? Just feels like I've been led astray this whole time by all these outside forces and all these people, and it's like, only thing I needed was my fucking dad, you know? God, it's so crazy. It's like I just have a craving to see him so bad right now. I've never felt this way ever. Or maybe I have been this whole time and I just didn't know it. Like, there was always something missing. I was always trying to fill it with, like, sweets and fucking trying to feel active and all this crazy, stupid fucking shit. All these endless sentences that fall to the ground and don't really mean anything. I'm constantly trying to create bigger words and louder sounds, and it's just, this whole time all I needed was my dad, you know? This video is probably going to touch a lot of people, but I don't know, dude. I miss my dad, man. Wow. That is crazy. And I might never see him again, and we might not even talk. I don't fucking know, but shit. It's worth coming to this realization. And I'm not saying that my journey for other shit's gonna end. I see myself doing a lot of other shit that's gonna be fucking awesome. You have to be able to enjoy those things just as deeply, too. But this was like, this is what I need the most, you know? I need this first. It almost feels like once I connect with my dad, I'll connect with everything else that I've ever wanted. That's what it feels like. It feels like I'm gonna go on this weird journey where I'm gonna, like, meet him. And we're gonna go to shows, and, like, I'm gonna meet people along the way. I'm gonna be in a bar, and I'm gonna meet somebody at the bar. It's like, all this shit is just going through my fucking head. It's so weird. I don't know where it's coming from. But I love my father. You know, fuck. I've always said I loved my dad and how cool he was and stuff, but, you know, I was always trying to back it up. But now I don't even have to prove that I mean it. I really fucking mean it, you know? Oh, man. I gotta get this marker off my neck. You know what? You guys can come with me, right? crazy. This whole thing has just been crazy. Feels like I'm coming to the end of a journey, you know? And all this stuff is just leading me to this moment. So wild. You know what I realized too? Is the better I do in life, the better I act, the more respect I show people, the more morals I have, the closer I get to this feeling. And I just realized what that feeling was. It's me somehow getting closer to my father. Not that he was the most righteous person, but it's on the same road. There's something on this road. I have people that live with me, and they probably hear me in here rambling to myself about a road, and they probably think I'm fucking insane. But I don't care. I ain't scared of no ghosts. I might as well show you guys a picture of my dad, since that makes sense. Another thing that I think really led me here is these pictures of me. Like, I think that's another thing. That's another part of it. And I had a lot of friends back then to back it all up, but now I don't. You know, it's like, I can really feel what's missing now, you know? And I miss my friends too, of course. Like to be reconnected with them as well. But yeah. It's my dad, you know? Man. That's wild. And he's just a guy in this picture. He's just a guy, you know? But, like, when I was listening to this song, it was like, he was so much more than that. You know, he was, like, so much bigger. And he is, like, his spirit, you know? I can really feel it. My question is God, Jesus, whatever is controlling things, are they generous enough to not only reconnect me with my dad, but reconnect me with all the other things that I wanted also? Because I still kind of want those things. Man, I feel so weird. It's like I'm just on this other thing. I'm on this whole other thing right now. All the cringe, all the fucking... it's all just... I was just missing my dad, you know? Man. This is a realization. I don't know how long this feeling is going to last. It might go away. And being honest about that really does feel good also. I don't have to feel guilty about that. But I don't want it to go away. Man. Whatever happens, it's going to be crazy and exciting and fun and joyous. And I hope to catch it on camera. And I will show everyone. Whether my dad is there or not. I feel something coming, you know?